I'm Pam Leese with the Nebraska Humane Society, and we're undergoing a multi-million-dollar renovation project here at the shelter. We've actually started it, and so you're going to have to navigate a little bit differently. This is the main building behind me, and what we've done is moved adoptions out. That's the public area in the front. However, all the other services remain in this building, but the main entrance is not accessible anymore. So you're going to need to go to the left side entrance, the east side entrance of the shelter. You'll do that for lost and found pets if you're looking for a pet or if you've found one stray. You'll do that if you need to license. You'll do that if you need to drop off wildlife or injured animals that you're bringing in. You'll want to go there for private pet cremation. And any of those services that you would normally do in the shelter other than adoptions, still happening in the shelter. You'll just go into the east side door, still on the front of the building, but on the east side, go in there and they'll direct you to what you need to do. Now, if you want to adopt, it's in a different building. That's the only thing that's in the next building over for the public, but it's to the left. So you'll head to the next building to the left side, all the way over across the parking lot, and then you'll actually go through the parking lot and enter on the east side of that building. So it's to the far left. The entrance on the main building to the far left, or all the way over on the east side building, entrance on the far left. That'll be for adoptions, and that's the way that you can see animals if you're looking for a new family member. We know this is inconvenient, but we know that at the end of this, it's going to be a beautiful new area, both for adoptions and for housing adoptable animals. So hopefully we'll get them out of here even more quickly. Hi guys, it's Pam Leese from the Nebraska Humane Society, and we thought it'd probably be a good idea to give you guys a look at how to navigate our campus during our renovation. In case you don't know, the main building, public areas are all closed now. Those are basically the adoption areas for people to go into. So we've moved our adoptions to our old building, which is one building east on the campus. So we're in that building right now, and we're going to tell you how to find adoptable animals. So when you walk in, the first thing that you're going to see is our gift shop. This is Animal Outfitters. You used to see it in the lobby right by the door. It's still here. You can still find all different kinds of pet supplies here to be able to outfit your pet if you adopt and go home. So this is the entrance. It's also the exit. But if you want to adopt, you're going to need to find an adoption application. And that is this way. We're going to go to the left and find the adoption check-in. I know, it's like a maze. It's a little less open than it used to be, but check it out. Here we are in the adoption check-in area. So in this area, we have some of our long-term dogs that are up there and some of our adoptable animals, so you can check and look at those while you're waiting for an adoption counselor. But first, come over here and grab a survey, either a cat adoption, critter, or dog, depending on what you want to adopt. Grab it, you can grab a little clipboard here and grab a pen, and that way when you go through the adoption kennels, you'll be able to note who you want to meet. You're going to come back here to turn this in along with your identification in order to meet an animal. If you don't see anybody that you want, that's okay. But if you've got this filled out, if you've got this ready to go, then let's go. Now, if you want to see dogs, come out here, dog adoption to the left. It's kind of a maze, so we're going to go down a long hallway. This is the old school way of doing it. These are our old kennels, so it's kind of interesting the way it was laid out. So you're going to go this way, again to the right, dog adoption this way, and there are some kennels. This is a general kennel. Anybody can go in and check out the general dogs that are in here. So we've got different dogs. Kennel cards are on the fronts, and right now we're doing a little bit of cleaning because it's morning, but the kennel cards are on the front so you can check out dogs in here. The next kennel down has some of our special needs and Molly Project guys. These are guys that can't handle hustle and bustle in their kennels, so staff and volunteers only, but there are dogs in here. And if you want to meet any of the dogs in here, you simply have to ask, and they'll try to get you with those animals. They're right here as well. So we've got more dogs available that we'll show you. We're trying to give you as much information as possible, even though we're in a weird, cramped space right now. Now, if you whip around, we're going to go right through here. There are two more sets of dog kennels, one on the left and one on the right. You can go into either one of those, check out the dogs to see who you might want to adopt, who's comfortable. The kennel cards are right on the front of the kennels, so let's check it out. Come on in here. And you can see, so the lovely Tessa is in this kennel. She's a green girl, but it's got her information here, a picture of her, and then you can look over and see her. I know, right? There she is. Hi, Tess. Hi, baby girl. Hello, hello. So if Tess is someone that you might want to meet up close and personal, you mark that on your list, and then we'll take it back to the adoption counselors. So dogs in here, dogs in the other area. Now let's go back. You're going to go back the same way that you came to see to turn in your adoption application. So we're going to wind through the hallways. I know, poor Ryan on the camera is probably working not to trip over stuff because there's some stuff in here. But we'll wind back through the hallway, back here, and again. And you'll take that adoption application that you filled out. You're going to put your name and your address and all those things on it as well. And then you'll turn it in to the counter with an ID. And they'll check your ID. Make sure there's nothing on your record that would indicate that you shouldn't have a pet. You'll turn it in here, and then you can hang out here to wait. This is kind of a great waiting area, actually, because we've got lots of information about some of the adoptable guys that you can read about. And then if you go into the next area, here's where all our critters are. Now, if you were interested in adopting a critter, you just come right in here from the adoption area and check out all the critters that we've got available. Got guinea pigs and mice and birds and the turtles and all that are available in this room. And as you're waiting for an adoption counselor to meet with you so that you can meet a dog up close and personal, you can hang out in here and have some, interesting times with the critters. So it's a great way for people to have a chance to wait for an adoption counselor and have something that they can play with and see what's going on too. Look, we have a cockatiel. Who knew? All right, so if you're looking for a cat, when you come in or come out of the adoption area, you're going to go right. And we're going to go back through the area that you first entered in, which is our Animal Outfitters store. Here it is, again, with all the pet supplies. And you're going to go through this door, which at the time will be propped open. Also, this is where the restrooms are, so that's kind of nice. Restrooms are in here as well. Can you get through? There you go. I'll hold that open. So this is where kitties are. And our cats are in 2 big rooms. Again, you can come in, check out the kitties, and actually some of you may recognize these kennels. These are actually the kennels from our main building. But all the kitties are in here. Our fabulous volunteers are currently cleaning them. All of their adoption report cards are right on the front, so you can open that up, check it out, and see, oh my gosh, well, Pharaoh's a sweet boy looking for a new home. Let's see. He enjoys being petted. And it also says Pharaoh's not declawed. Sometimes it'll tell you they are declawed, sometimes it'll tell you they're not, but there's a little bit of info on the front of the kennel. So you can check him out. There's also some information about what he's eating, just because everybody's getting all their information from the front of the kennels now. So yes, you can come, check out who you might want to meet. You note it on your adoption form. This is Cat Adopt 23, and this is Howard. So you would put that on your adoption form. Check out who it is that you might want to meet up close and personal. And again, we've got kitties on this side. There's another room of kitties as well. This is a little bit more rudimentary, but still the kitties are in good kennels. So they're over here in the kitty kennels. So these guys are ready for adoption. So some of these guys, we're working on making better accommodations for them because they're a little worried. Hi, buddy. Hi, bud. But anyway, everybody's got a kennel number. Everybody's got a kennel card, information about who they are. And so we don't want you to pull the cats out of these kennels. We want you to just meet and greet and see if that's somebody that you want to meet more up close and personal. And then you would go back out the way you came. I know, it's kind of a maze. Back through the main area of the cats. Back through the main area of the cats. And you would, again, turn this into the adoption coordinators in the little area, which is right next to that critter area, where you picked up your form to begin with. And once you get in there, they'll check your ID, they'll put you on the list like they always have, and then they'll get you with an adoption coordinator. The adoption coordinators will take you into smaller rooms with your dog or cat. you'll get a chance to meet and greet and see if that's something that you want to do. So that's a little bit of a navigation here at the shelter for getting around the area. One other thing we want to let you know too, our old building opened at 9 a.m. and so you could go in and check out like the cats even though we weren't technically open for adoptions. This building, because we're cleaning in that area that we just walked in and that's going to be the adoption area, nobody can go into those areas until noon when we open for adoption. So it's going to be a little different. The building won't even open until noon now. So when you used to line up maybe at 9 a.m. and put your adoption application in to get a puppy, you may have to just hang out on the front porch because the building won't be opening until 9 a.m. or until noon now that we're in this building, just simply because it's a little tighter and a little more cramped. However, we hope that you'll still come down. We hope that you'll still adopt because obviously we still have some great pets that need homes. We'll be in this building probably for about 9 months. So if you're looking for a dog or a cat this summer or a critter or even a horse, let us know because we've got the animals available and we're happy to show them to you. Maybe a little more inconvenient, but in the end, you're still going to find a great pet that needs a great home like yours. So we hope you'll come and see us here at the 8801 building at the Nebraska Humane Society.